Today we are comparing the Ping i230 against the Ping i530. So two models within the current Ping range aimed at the sort of mid to low handicap golfer. So both quite different in terms of the tech, but if you are a sort of mid to low handicap golfer, you love Ping golf clubs, well, we need to decide which one is best for you. Okay, so both red lie angle, so my lie angle at 1 degree flat, both exactly the same shaft, the Dynamic Gold 120 stiff. So we've got exactly the same setup. Really, what we need to look at initially is, first of all, the looks, which is important for certain people. If I was to look at that, certainly from behind, I think they both look good. I think Ping have done a big job, big improvement over recent years in terms of the aesthetics. I would say the i230 does look nicer, I must admit. In terms of that playing position, I mean, the obvious difference is the loft in the i530. It is stronger at 29 degrees compared to 33 degrees in the i230. So pretty much a club difference in terms of loft. So when we do look at the numbers, that obviously is a big factor when we look at it. I think it both in that playing position, both look nice, both got quite a similar sort of top edge, if you like. Probably prefer that 230, but in reality, you know, they both look quite similar. Okay, so let's kick off with the 230. For me, I would say as an overall all-round golf club for a mid to low handicapper, for me, this has been a big standout this year. I think they've done a great job in terms of the upgrade from the i210. We're going into the sort of second year now of the 230. It's been a great all-round club. As I said, looks really, really nice. Big upgrade from its predecessor, and performance has been great as well. So 33 degrees in terms of loft. I'm going to hit 5 shots here with each club just to give you my honest opinion in terms of performance. And it just feels so good, you know. Although this isn't forged, you wouldn't be able to tell. You know, it feels quite soft. We've got this sort of insert at the back, and it does feel quite soft. Some good numbers there. You know, for me, you know, launching at 19, which is pretty good. Nice spin rate at 5.7. We know we're going to get the stopping power there. 170 carry, 178 total. So it's going to hold the greens, which for me is a big thing with a 7-iron. Again, so solid, really, really solid, so consistent. And we're finding that, you know, with this, obviously they have these sort of micromax grooves, and they've got that hydro pearl finish as well. It just seems to control that spin really nicely. Yeah, pretty good again. Yeah, solid. Say all the testing all year has been great, but if you are in the market, you know, and you like the Ping, then, you know, try and think about your own game and what you are looking for. Yeah, felt like I just pulled it a touch, but good. The big thing for me is that consistency in the distance. So for me, with this club, certainly not the shortest. For me, 170 is about right in terms of distance there. Club speed at high 80s. For me, it controls that distance, which is everything. And that a lot of that comes down to that spin rate. Yeah, good again. Probably didn't get all of that, but as a general feeling, I just love this golf club. I think it's fairly forgiving, not the longest, but super consistent when it comes to hitting your numbers. Okay, so moving into this i530, so this has replaced that i525, which was popular. I think Ping have done a great job in terms of the aesthetics. Looks a lot nicer than that 525. It has been super powerful. It's a forged face, so it's going to come out fairly soft. And really, as I said, you know, when you're watching this video, think about your own game. Are you looking for a higher launch, lower launch? Are you looking for more speed? Think about your own game and how that'll sort of suit you best. Obviously looks really strong there. With it being 29 degrees, it looks quite strong in that playing position, but does look nice, you know, certainly not chunky at all. And straight away there, you can feel that speed. You look at that carry number at 190 compared to sort of 170 with the 230. You can see that ball speed jump up. Launch is obviously a bit lower. Spins a lot lower. 3,800 is a bit low, to be honest. So the good thing with this club, I really didn't get hold of that, but you have got that forgiveness. So still carried 175, which for a miss hit is good. So if you're not the most consistent ball strikers, this could be a better option for you. Yeah, got hold of that one. And you'll see there, obviously, it's giving the distance at near enough 190 carry there, which, you know, 29 degrees, you could argue it's more like a 6-iron, but nevertheless, it's still a good distance. Again, just a little bit off the bottom, but in a sense, it's probably not a bad thing just to see those slight miss hits, to know that, you know, that's only really dropping off 10 yards, which you'd take all day there. Let's just try one more. Yeah, not bad. So before we look at the numbers, first impressions for me, if I was fitting for myself, it's an absolute no-brainer, the i230, because it feels good. It felt more consistent. It felt like I could hit the numbers better. So the i230, definitely for me. The i530 felt a bit sort of hot off the face. If you are looking for distance, you're looking for speed, then obviously that is good for you. But let's take a closer look at the numbers. So let's start with the dispersion. Yeah, I mean, I'd definitely say the i230's got better dispersion there. 530 is not bad, but obviously a much smaller ring with the 230. Obviously, distance is more with the 530. We just look at the numbers. Let's just look at some averages. So club speed, near enough identical. Big difference in the ball speed, 121 to 117. An obvious 4-degree launch, which pretty much correlates with the difference in loft. One thing I like there is that sort of spin at 5,600 compared to 4,200. Even at a stronger lofted club, 4,200 is just too low. You know, very difficult to hold greens. And you can see the height there, you know, quite a bit lower at 80 feet compared to 101 feet, you know, much higher with that 230. Higher launch, higher spin, obviously is the overall height is higher. Big difference in the carry, 184 to 170, but for me it's that stopping power which is the selling point for me for the i230. It's stopping within 8 yards, and you can see there with the 530 it's 15 to 16 yards in terms of carry. So that's why for me I will definitely go for the i230. So, you know, as I said, if I was fitting for myself, it'd be an absolute no-brainer, i230. If you're looking for speed and distance whilst retaining some nice looks, Ping i530 is also good. If this is your first time watching the channel, guys, I post weekly content on coaching and club reviews to help you improve your game.